NFL Spotlight, Shedeur Sanders' confidence, Brown's depth, and Commanders' quest for consistency. The 2025 NFL season has already delivered a whirlwind of storylines, and one of the most compelling revolves around rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders of the Cleveland Browns. Drafted in the 5th round, Sanders arrived in Cleveland, carrying enormous expectations due to his collegiate success at Colorado and the spotlight naturally attached to his last name. Sitting 3rd on the Browns' quarterback depth chart, behind 40-year-old starter Joe Flacco and fellow rookie Dillon Gabriel, Sanders has recently ignited debate with his candid remarks to ESPN Cleveland. "I know if you see the quarterback play in the league right now, I know I'm capable of doing better than that. I don't think playing or not playing is in my hands. Based on the situation, if things happen, if things pan out where I play, then I'll be out there and I'll be ready to play. I'm ready to play right now," Sanders said, a statement that immediately drew attention from fans and analysts alike. While Sanders' confidence resonated with many, former NFL players Harry Douglas and Bart Scott warned him about the perils of speaking out publicly. There's a time and place for everything, and that's not the right timing for Shedeur Sanders. It's okay to feel like that internally, to feel like he's better than guys starting right now. You don't need to say it out loud, Douglas remarked. Scott echoed this sentiment, adding, "You have to get better in silence. Sometimes reporters put a camera in your face and you think they're your friend. Then you say stuff, not realizing it blows up. Don't poke the bear." Despite the criticism, Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski defended Sanders' professionalism and work ethic. "He's doing a good job. I hope all of our guys feel like they're ready and they're working very hard at it. We do a lot of work with our players, rookies, vets, all our guys, spending every available minute that we have with them, getting them ready physically, mentally, whether it's in the weight room, the meeting room, out on the field. So, all our guys are working very hard," Stefanski said. Realistically, Sanders' on-field opportunities this season remain limited unless injuries strike both Flacco and Gabriel. With the team emphasizing Flacco's experience and Gabriel's development as the backup, meanwhile, Sanders continues to serve as the emergency quarterback, ready to step in if called upon. Across the league, other teams are navigating their own challenges and opportunities. The Washington Commanders, coming off a dominant 41-24 victory over the Las Vegas Raiders in Week 3, now turn their focus to a crucial matchup against the Atlanta Falcons at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Head coach Dan Quinn has instilled a philosophy centered on depth, preparation, and unity. Every player, whether they are a starter or a backup, has a crucial role in the overall success of the team. "We are building a strong team from this unity and depth. When one person goes down, another will step up," Quinn emphasized. Washington enters the Atlanta clash with a 2-1 record, seeking to extend its winning streak against the Falcons to 5 consecutive seasons, a mark that would reinforce the team's reputation as one of the NFC's most consistent performers early in the year. The Commanders have a favorable history against Atlanta, holding an 1-8-101 all-time record and a 7-6-1 mark in Atlanta, underscoring the importance of continuing their dominance on the road. Quarterback Marcus Mariota and the offense aim to control tempo with a balanced approach that mixes ground production with quick passing, keeping the Falcons' defense off balance. Young players like Ja'Cory Cross-Gameret and Jalen Lane provide sparks, while veterans such as Mariota, Deebo Samuel Sr., and Quan Martin lend stability. A win against the Falcons not only positions Washington above 500 for the second straight year through 4 games, but also signals the growth and consistency Quinn is cultivating across the roster, even in the absence of starting quarterback Jaden Daniels. Back in college football, the Colorado Buffaloes continue to make waves under head coach Deion Sanders, navigating the challenges of replacing NFL-bound stars like Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter. With injuries affecting key contributors, Colorado faces a critical Week 5 matchup against undefeated BYU, despite missing 14 players, including defensive standouts and offensive contributors. The Buffaloes are buoyed by the emergence of quarterback Caden Salter, who has passed for over 565 yards while adding 153 rushing yards, alongside running backs Simeon Price and Micah Welch, and wide receiver Sincere Brown. Colorado's offense blends versatility with explosiveness, crucial against BYU's precise, high-tempo attack led by freshman QB Bear Bachmeier and running back L.J. Martin. Colorado has also made bold recruiting moves to secure its future. Jaquan Snell, a 6'3", 190-pound defensive back from Waxahachie, Texas, has been offered a spot in the 2027 class. Widely regarded as one of the nation's top safeties, Snell's length, speed, and playmaking ability make him a coveted prospect. Deion Sanders Jr. personally reached out to Snell with the words, "Come be legendary," underscoring the family-driven recruiting culture that has become synonymous with the program. Meanwhile, five-star 2027 quarterback Kavion Bryant, ranked No. 1 among quarterbacks nationally, is visiting Colorado for an unofficial game day evaluation against BYU with a dual-threat skill set featuring 2,200 passing yards, 33-plus touchdowns, and 700 rushing yards in each of his first 2 seasons. Bryant's potential addition could transform Colorado's future offensive identity in both the NFL and college ranks. A common theme emerges: preparation, confidence, and readiness define opportunity. Shedeur Sanders embodies the patience and belief required to succeed in Cleveland, while the Washington Commanders demonstrate how depth and unity create consistent performance despite injuries. In Boulder, Colorado's strategic recruiting and emergent talent like Caden Salter and Sincere Brown highlight the importance of cultivating the next generation of stars. Across leagues and levels, football in 2025 is as much about mindset, culture, and strategy as it is about raw talent. And the narratives of Sanders, the Commanders, and the Buffaloes ensure that fans are captivated every step of the way. Shedeur Sanders faces scrutiny. Commanders' fifth straight win versus Falcons. Cleveland Browns rookie QB Shedeur Sanders drew attention after stating he feels capable of outperforming many NFL quarterbacks. Despite being third string behind Joe Flacco and Dylan Gabriel, former NFL players Harry Douglas and Bart Scott advised Sanders to get better in silence, while coach Kevin Stefanski emphasized player development and readiness. Sanders will remain the emergency QB unless unforeseen circumstances arise. Meanwhile, the Washington Commanders, riding a 2-1 record, prepare for a road clash against the Atlanta Falcons, aiming for a 5th consecutive win in the series. Coach Dan Quinn highlighted roster depth and veteran leadership as key factors, relying on players like Marcus Mariota, Deebo Samuel Sr., and impactful rookies to maintain momentum and consistency early in the NFC season. Washington knows the Falcons will fight to defend their home turf, but the Commanders' focus remains squarely on controlling the pace, winning key matchups, and extending their winning streak. By leaning on preparation, resilience, and execution, the Commanders have a chance to not only notch their 3rd victory of the year, but also establish themselves as one of the NFC's most reliable teams. A tough tilt of games await the Commanders after Sunday's game in Atlanta. A consecutive win without their starting quarterback Jaden Daniels would signal that Washington has the roster to stay consistent, despite being besieged with a litany of injuries.